Hey, had a great experience on Facebook recently. I know what you're thinking, Facebook, but Facebook is really great for family history doing genealogy work. And I've done a whole video about this that I will link in the description if you haven't seen it. So I don't want to go. I can't go through all the details about setting up a Facebook group. But that's what I have here, and that's what has been such a great experience. That because a lot of times I know I talk about stuff that's not so good. And this is an example of that. This is Ari de Matrimonio. It is a marriage record for Carini Sicilia. So those who are new to Epic Genealogy, that's where Mia Familia are from. And it's right off the coast of Palermo. It's right next to the city of Palermo in the Palermo province. And, it's things like this, where io parlo italiano un poco, ma non bene. I know it's not that good. I'm learning Italiano still. And it's these things like this that make me wish that I spoke less Italian, that I understood less Italian. So I know I normally, I know a lot of times I'm talking about the mafia or, negative things. And this is an example where we've got Vincenza Menino, who's the bride. And you see here, Quattro Dici.
Oh my God!
She's 14. And the groom is 26, she's 26. So 26-year-olds should not be marrying 14-year-olds. So I see Quattro Dici and non bene. It's that's just not good. But this time I got something really, really good that happened. And why using Facebook for groups is really great. So again, I don't use Facebook for really much of anything but groups. And so I have family history groups. And so this is in my Carini Sicilia group. And I was on Antonetti. And I had, this is where we have, I put the link in there, great civil records. All right. If we go to family search, the church records are there, and they go far beyond 1820, which is what the civil records here. That's where they go. So yes, definitely the church records, as you can see here, are the baptism records started 1556. So we're very, very lucky there. So this started on my Facebook page right here. I posted this, and not because it was. And not because, the Quindici, because the bride, 15 is better than 14, still bad. But, and here, though, you can see here, the 18, he's 18. So 18 and 15, not bad. That there's nothing wrong with that. There's no ick factor there. It is for Giuseppe Lafata and Anna Farnese. And this was really cool. I posted it because Farnese, there is a relation that I know that's very closely related to Mia Familia, Mia Biznona, Ninfa Pecoraro. And so I do know some of the grandchildren and great-grandchildren of that line because they did immigrate to Brooklyn like Mia Familia did. So I do have to say that I do have over 1,500 members so far. These are just for descendants of Carini Sicilia. And what happened was so cool. Within an hour or so, like 4 or 5 people posted, hey, those are my noni, or their grandparents. They're saying, those are my grandparents, or those are my great-grandparents. So a whole bunch of people immediately were related to the couple that are on here. And so if that's not cool enough, and we've already established how we're related, we're like third or fourth cugini, it gets even better. And I have permission to post this. So that's actually the couple in that 1936 marriage record. So their granddaughter posted this picture, and I had permission to do a video with this. So that is Giuseppe and Anna. How cool is that? So if I had not done and started this Facebook group page, this is something that they wouldn't have been able to get a copy of their noni's wedding record. And I wouldn't have been able to actually see look at that. How cool is that? So it's happened Only a handful of times since I've done this that somebody said, hey, I have pictures of the couple. So this was really cool. So that's another reason. There's not too many good reasons to use Facebook, but this is a really good one. So I always recommend starting a Facebook group like this so that people can find you and you can actually connect with tua familia or wherever your family happens to be from. So this is not the only one I have. I have some closed family groups where you actually have to be fairly closely related to me to participate. But I also have one for Antigonish in Nova Scotia, which has over 1,000, which has been just a treasure of information for that part of my paternal family that originally from Scotland settled in Nova Scotia or New Scotland. So I do recommend setting up and using Facebook just for family history. It has been just an incredible resource for connecting with living cousins and connecting mia familia. I mean, I'm getting people, new members every day, and 9 times out of 10, they're fairly closely related because Carini is not that big of a town. And usually within a third cousin, which is really, really cool. So again, I have a video that goes through a tutorial that goes into how to set up. They're not that difficult. I definitely recommend it. If you've already done that, let me know in the comments what your experience has been with that. Hey, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and you know what to do now.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.